everybody, I'm Jim Fry, and in this video we are going to be talking about things that really wind me up. Now, before I begin, I'd like to ask you, if any of you have enjoyed my videos, then don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, let's begin. Now, I bet you, right, at some point I'm going to end up regretting making this video, because you just know one of my friends are going to, like, keep doing at least one of the things that I bring up in this video. Also, there's room for this to be a sequel, because there is just so many things that wind me up. And everybody else up. So, yeah. Now, just to clarify, the things that I mentioned in this video, these are just, like, for fun. They don't, like, really wind me up. It's just, like, things I noticed that slightly agitate me, if you know what I mean. Yeah, right? We all have our little pet peeves, if you want to call it that. Okay, so one of the things that wind me up is, like, say now you're running the kettle to, I don't know, have a cup of tea or have a hot chocolate, right? You don't check how much water's in the kettle and you put it on. 2 minutes later, after you've been waiting by the kettle, you go to pour your drink and there's not enough water. Can we all relate to that, you know? Also, if you can relate to any of these, then type in the comments and let's see what we can all relate to being really annoying. Okay, so now you're watching Doctor Who or some crappy, rubbish reality show, Love Island. Suddenly, at the end of it, there's something really dramatic goes on, like, oh no, please don't cheat on me! And then suddenly you hear the narrator go, will he cheat on her? Find out next week in the next episode! Now, if we're talking about the first scenario, then I'd be really gutted. Because, like, I love watching Doctor Who, and I hate it when there's suspense. I'll go more into suspense later. But, like, for the whole week, it ends up being all I can think about. And then it gets to me, and yeah. But I suppose I can forgive Doctor Who. It is really amazing, it's really fun, and the characters are really, really unique. So by now I'm guessing you can figure out how this video is going to work. I'm just mentioning things that kind of wind me up, but at the same time they're not too bad, if you know what I mean, right? So anyway, the next thing that winds me up is, like, say now we have an assessment to do, right? On my own, it's stressful enough, but I can handle it. But in a group, it's a whole different level. It's a lot harder to do in a group because you have to figure out roles, and whoever you're working with can either make or break your assessment. Alright? So what I prefer to do is just either break up the assessment if I have to, and we all work on our specific things, and then put it together at the last minute, or I just ask the teacher if I can really work on my own. Most of the time, I find that my level goes up when I'm on my own, even if that's not supposed to happen. Anyway, every day after school, I always come home really, really tired. So the best thing for me to do is to just lay in bed, watch TV, and relax. Now, all that's really good, right? I could be, like, watching a sitcom, or The In-Betweeners right now, that's what I'm currently watching, and suddenly I could get a call from downstairs, and, yeah. Then I gotta get up off my bed, and then I just end up feeling really groggy, if you know what I mean. Okay, say now I've got a show coming on, right, and I've got a script, right? I've got to make sure that I never forget my script. I can tell myself that I promise not to forget my script, and then, like, about a week later when I need it again, after I've been reading over the script, I could be, like, on my phone, and then, like, because I'm just not very good at managing my time wisely, my mum could call down, say, Jamie, come on, we need to go, and then I just come off my phone or whatever I'm doing, and then suddenly I'm frantically thinking of everything I need to take, and then suddenly I forget the script. It doesn't happen a lot, but it's just something that winds me up if and when it happens, you know? It's happened to me before, but not for a long time, so I'm still doing good. I think we've all had moments when You're in bed and it's just before your alarm goes off. You're in the middle of an amazing dream, and then suddenly all you hear is beep, 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 beep. That was a bit of a weird noise for an alarm clock, but you get the idea. And then suddenly you wake up and you feel really grumpy and miserable because you never got to find out how your dream would end. This one's for all the people in comp. Now, whenever I look at my timetable and I see that I've either got PE, German, or Tech, I know that I'm just going to be bored in those lessons. And I don't normally hide the fact that I'm bored. It's quite obvious, even if I don't make it even if I try not to make it obvious. And yeah, I bet the teachers from them really don't like me from the way I just like stare at the whiteboard during lessons, you know? Now, say you just done a maths test, or it doesn't matter what lesson, right? And a week later, your teacher is about to give you your results. However, if your class is like mine, and you're towards the end of the register, or you're quite far into the register, and the teacher goes through them individually. I don't know if you're like me, but whenever I'm experiencing that, I always get like really stressed out because, you know, if I've worked hard and I haven't done very well, then I just think of it like as a failure, you know. And then just before I'm about to get it, it's hard to explain, but I become a nervous wreck, if you know what I mean. Okay, that is slightly too dramatic, but you get the idea. Now, that was the last point I'm going to make about the main topic of this video, but before I end it, I want to say happy birthday to Dan. Have a good day, and yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Have a good day, and goodbye.